Good morning, guys. I hope you're doing well. It is Wednesday at 9 a.m. and today we're going to be vlogging all day. I don't really have a set agenda. We're kind of going to go with the flow. Today I'm feeling a little creative and inspired, so I just want to let things flow, so I'm not really going to set any expectations. But the first thing that we're going to do today is pour cement in these new molds. This way we can demold them and they can dry a little bit, and we can test some of my ideas on these new pieces and hopefully get them listed in the shop. So let's go ahead and get to work. All right, guys, I'm so excited. I just got notification that my brand new heat press is going to be delivered today sometime between 10 and 2. So I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but Monday morning I was working on my orders. I think I had like 7 apparel items that needed to be pressed, and about halfway through making these orders, my heat press snapped, broke, and it's not salvageable. So I ended up ordering a new heat press. I can't wait to show you which one I picked out. I've been wanting to get a new heat press for a really long time, but I just didn't want to invest in it. But it's the right move right now. I needed one. So anyways, we are waiting on the heat press to come. So in the meantime, I'm trying to figure out with my, to-do list, my old school notebooks, what I should kind of do next. I think I'm going to stop procrastinating and experiment with making an embroidered beanie hat. So let's go on Etsy and see if we can find any cute designs that we can put on these beanie hats. Before I commit to a design, I want to do a little bit of research using the Everbee extension. I'm also going to be filtering and searching by best sellers. This is going to give me an idea of what's available, and I'm trying to find something that is trending upward. Right now I'm seeing a lot of fall and Halloween designs, and I'm not really interested in doing that as I already have all of those products listed, and for me it seems a little too late in the season to add those. I also found a lot of Christmas designs which I thought were cute, but that's more of a seasonal item and I'm looking for an evergreen design. Also be mindful of trademark, copywritten infringement designs like this one. You shouldn't be putting those on your products. They can get your accounts suspended. So I picked out a few designs. I always throw them in my shopping cart and then I narrow down my searches and pick a design. So I think I'm going to start with one simple design and test that before I commit to any other designs. The heat press has finally arrived. I think the pets are just as excited as I am. Thankfully, my brother-in-law happened to be at my house to help me bring this in because it was pretty heavy. So I'm going to wait for my husband to get home and help me unbox this and put it together. In the meantime, we are going to go ahead and demold our cement pieces. I love how these turned out. They weren't in the molds that long. They look a little dark and a little shiny, so I am gonna let them sit overnight. This will help them dry out a little bit more, and they will also lighten in color. I haven't embroidered in so long that I don't know where I put all of my tools. I'm looking for, I don't even know what it's called, the backing that I need. So we're gonna have to start looking in all my bins and closets to figure it out because I can't find it right now. Okay, so my embroidery project isn't going very well, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a break right now. As you can see, it keeps coming unhooped. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I've watched several YouTube videos that give me a lot of confidence. I go and do them and they're not working. Right now my issue is I can't feed the hoop into the machine without it getting stuck on the needle. And I've tried several times to move the needle and I've never had that issue before. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I think we're gonna take a break, charge my phone for a second, and then my husband's gonna help me put together the heat press. So we're gonna move on to that and get our orders ready to go out today. After doing a lot of research, I ended up with a Heat Press Nation Craft Pro. This is a 15 by 15, so much larger than the base that I had before. This is also a pull-out clamshell model, where the other one I had was a swivel. So I can't wait to use this and try it out. So my first impressions compared to my other heat press. Number one, the clamshell. I had a swivel so it would go over to the side, and I'll show you here in a second. It was constantly hitting my back wall, so we need to get one of those white sponges and clean it off, or I don't know, it might need to be painted a little bit. So that would drive me nuts with my other heat press. Also, sometimes when I swung it, depending on where the cords were, it was that heat was on the cords. So I was constantly worrying that I was going to melt my cords, you know, start a fire. So this is great that the heat is not touching the cords. Also, this is so much more gentler than my other heat press. My other heat press, I would struggle to push it down and to get it up. This one is much more nicer. It does seem like it takes a little bit longer to heat up, but that's fine. It's working. The monitor and stuff is pretty much the same as my other heat press. So right now I have it at 350 for 60 seconds. That's what I would use on my other heat press. I don't know if that will be the same for this one. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and do a test shirt before I start pressing my shirts that need to go to my customers. morning. My orders are all pressed and ready to go. We're gonna go in the other room and pack up these orders. My Amazon order came and it is a light box. You can't really see it because the shipping label's over it, but there it is. We're gonna try to assemble this. I probably won't do pictures today just because I don't have everything set up for that, but this is gonna come in handy because my cement pieces should be ready this week and I desperately need some better lighting, some better photos. So I'm excited to be able to complete a project, take a photo and get it optimized because Etsy is telling me with their new search tool that the listings that I have with my own photos are not good enough. So hopefully this solves the problem. So we'll try this out here soon. All right, our orders are ready to go. We have Athena in Arkansas. We have a package going to London, England, and they paid for the shipping. I mentioned in my last couple of vlogs that I ran a free shipping. Sorry, I'm like scooching down. I was too lazy to go get my thingamabobber, my tripod. Anyways, I ran free shipping a couple of weeks ago over a weekend, and I forgot to just keep it in the United States. And I ended up with like 3-4 out of the country orders, which was awesome. My stuff went all over the world, and I was surprised that this week I got an order from London and they paid for the shipping. So must have been like the algorithm started shooting my stuff over there. So that's pretty cool. They paid for it. Okay, Claire, Idaho, thank you for your orders, guys. We have Cleta going to Florida, and we have Jamie going to Florida. We have Lee going to Arkansas, and we also have Leah going to Florida. Thank you guys so much for your orders. I will be taking them tomorrow. Right now, I'm gonna pause, take a break, regroup. If I don't continue working right now, I'll see you in the morning. Yesterday, I got the remaining of my orders. I got some new molds in, so in the next vlog, we'll definitely be testing these out. I found these on Etsy. They have the bows on them, kind of like the cute, trendy pink coquette bows. So I have some ideas of how I'm going to personalize them, and we'll be doing that in the next vlog. But I woke up early this morning because I want to get out the remaining of my orders. I was waiting for my DTF transfers and my apparel order to come in. So we're going to go ahead and press those orders, package them up, and get them out to where they need to go today, along with the orders that we did yesterday. And then I think I'm pretty much going to close up today's vlog because I need to go to the office. So one of the perks of being your own business owner is your schedule is always constantly changing. So thanks so much, guys, for hanging out with me. Stay tuned. The next vlog, like I said, we're going to be pouring our cement molds. We're going to be figuring out our embroidery machine. I need to do some research on that. And then, I don't know, we'll kind of go from there. So hope you had fun, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.